shorter last night. I could, but the streaming people might. So, make a stop by the house. Hey, y'all, welcome into the show. My main side chick got killed last night. Part of the storyline, so now I'm going with the Russian chick. Well, I don't know if she's Russian or not. She sounds like she has a Russian accent. Rushing around to keep me. Yeah, let's see, what do I want to give you? There's my cutter I've been looking for.
Yes, you need me? I am happy to help shoulder the load.
Wow. I can't give you nothing yet. I must have to do a mission with them before I can give it to you. Not what I wanted to do. Alright. Back to the missions. Since I can't give her any weapons right now. You got a bounty?
Saw your ship come in. Nice ride.
Also, I used Sea Guard earlier that had a bounty. And after I confronted him, he ran like a little bitch. Wouldn't let me shoot him. Or capture him.
I am thankful these rides are quick. I do not like being in small, enclosed space.
Possibly.
This is with...
I need a bounty.
Ah, yes. They build a monument to the people they lost, but not the people they killed.
Keeper Aquilus, can we have a moment?
Oh, Mateo. It's been too long. How are your parents? Your mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil. But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
Oh. Well, what's on both your minds?
Keeper, we were hoping to talk to you about unity.
You want to subject your friend here to one of our talks, Mateo? The future of humanity is always a long discussion.
No, that's not exactly what I meant. Keeper, when you talk about unity, well, does it mean anything else? Something secret?
Perhaps we should talk about this inside. Now that we have a little privacy, why don't you tell me exactly what it is that brought you two here?
They're like nothing we've ever seen, Keeper. Gravitational distortion, sub-audio harmonic sequencing, unidentifiable energy fluctuations.
I caught half of that.
Me too.
So, these things are unusual? Even in your experience? There have always been mysteries that seem to defy our understanding of the universe. Beyond rational thought, we enter life as an act of someone else's faith in us. There's no way of knowing who we will become, and yet the risk is made anyway. So you've pushed into the unknown, not knowing where it would take you. And it's brought you here. I think I can. If you're willing to find your way in the dark for a bit longer, I can give you a path to discovering its meaning. There's an old story, far older than the Sanctum Universum, of someone who walked the settled systems and saw every corner of it. This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of unity. I always thought of it as just a parable for trying to bring humanity together, but maybe it's more. I'm not sure if he was, but if what you're looking for is connected, then anything might be possible. In my story, the pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment and the enigmatic cult of the VIII, and he gave them each a part of the truth. Then he goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of infinitum addendum, his addition or contribution to the infinite. But what if the story isn't a metaphor, but a code, a way of finding the pilgrim again, or at least his grave? I agree. I think you need to talk to them about this unity pilgrim. And clearly, not just in a theological sense, as I have. The enlightened work out of the well here in New Atlantis, helping the poorest citizens find a better life for themselves. The rune worshippers are more enigmatic, but there is a lone zealot that was captured recently for attacking UC ships.
I think one or two of
I
them died,
visited
if I
her a
remember
couple
right.
of times. Hopefully, she'll be willing to talk to you as well.
I'll stay here with the Keeper. We need to catch up. And I wouldn't
Alright,
mind
I might be
asking him
wrong
a few
then, but-
more questions.
I was thinking their drummer died. The drummer was the one that wore the coonskin cap, and half the time he couldn't keep his shirts and stuff on. Shit, they are old. Used to be one of my favorite groups. My favorite song they did is Doomus Walker.
I appreciate appreciate that they have not demolished the structure, even if diplomacy.
I'd
has
rather
been-
be an idiot than an asshat.
It may not have been their intention,
Asshat.
but it represents hope.
Sorry. My daughter called me an idiot, so I called her an asshat. With a big old bowling ball head. Nope, that come from your mom's side. Well, I'll go this way first.
I do find that statue pleasing. I wonder if it matches the original vision of the artist, or if they changed the design as they worked on it.
Yeah, I was already thinking that. You're real funny. You're real funny.
If this shift doesn't end soon, my man is not gonna be happy.
A visitor? I have all the company I need.
Sam, the Sham, and the Pharaohs.
The great serpent shall reveal himself and shroud the entire universe, leaving only the faithful. Why do you hide among the accursed? Say no more. The wise snake stays coiled in secret. Now, kindred, what is it you need from me? I require no company.
I delete my messages every night, so no.
He knows not the truth. He sends another to ask more incessant questions. The great serpent waits in the shadows.
Yes.
He will entwine the universe, and all but the faithful will be made as dust. That is the truth. No more, no less. Yes, I have spoken to your keeper about this. I will tell you what I told him, and then you will leave me. Jinan Varun meets the unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to Jinan. But such is Jinan's conviction in the Great Serpent, he does not hesitate. He cuts the unbeliever down. But the unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the Great Serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight. Over 120 rotations of the planet they are on. Remember these 4 battles, Jinan, the unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy, and delivers the killing blow. That is all. I have heard of no such thing. If it exists, it is a shadow that the Great Serpent casts to deceive the faithless. Then we are done. Leave me. And take this. It is of no more use to me. and it is better kept by a promise of the Great Serpent.
Alright. Once I can give
Hi.
that to her,
How you
I'll
doing?
probably give it to her. Doo-doo-doo. Trying to do 2 games at once.
Can I help you with something?
Went the wrong way. Well, the one game basically plays itself. I just have to hit a button every once in a while to say capture. Hey, y'all, welcome in, folks. Doing some running here, some running there, talking to this person, talking to that person. I'm hoping I found bounties in between. I like finding bounties.
Aren't you the one I saw running away from that crazy guy? Man, New Atlantis gets crazier by the day.
Nope, I wasn't running from the crazy guy. I was trying to kill the crazy guy.
We run a number of social programs, from financial aid to food banks. If it's about the financial or food assistance programs, we are backlogged. Don't worry, we're doing everything we can. Oh, you're not. Sorry. Can I help you? Listen, I've talked about this with him a ton of times, and there's no record of a Unity pilgrim. But since you both insist, our early records are mostly administrative. Humanitarian projects, group counseling notes, charity expenditures. But there is a series of exchanges the founding members recorded in a lot of detail. It's the closest thing I have to what Aquilas is describing. A man walks into the first House of Enlightenment. The founding members just call him the Drifter. So they think he's a charity case at first, but no, the Drifter asks them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of two what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. All of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward. And it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person this, the problem of two that. Honestly, I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything like it again. Besides what the Keeper would say about it, sounds like a gathering point, or a center. Or, in mathematics, it would mean one, like the one, the first or the beginning. Always happy to help. If you'll excuse me, I've got a lot of aid efforts to coordinate.
Have you ever had fresh beets? Okay, so you know they're not purple.
I've got limited. We're doing the best we can here. That's all we can ever do. Okay, what seems to be the problem? You're a sight, aren't you? All right, we'll suture this up in no time. All fixed up best as you can be. We're no Reliant Medical down here, but if you've got credits, I might have something for you.
Aw. People are no don't have bounties on you. There's one I'm still chasing.
Evening, ma'am.
Uh-oh. I'd have run out of oxygen. Oh, I found a bounty.
What does your scanner reveal?
You look familiar somehow. Huh. I think your scanner's broken, buddy. I haven't done anything. Huh. Money does fix a lot of problems, doesn't it?
Damn it.
Don't want any trouble. I'll go quietly.
We're hiring if you're interested. Ask in the security office.
I don't like when they go peacefully.
Oh, you're back. What did you learn? Was there something hidden in their stories, like we thought? Planets are often named by number. That second might mean the second planet in the system. What else did you learn? If there really is a location the Pilgrim wanted us to find, those do sound awfully like coordinates. Was there anything else? Yes. What he added to infinity. Maybe that points to a name. If we're looking for his resting place, we'd need to know the name of the star system, wouldn't we? Let's see. We have something that could be coordinates. Something that could point to a planet in the system. But what's the name of the system? Infinitum addendum. What if we break down the parts? No systems named finite or add. That just leaves in and dumb. Well, that's certainly how I feel. Yes, that's it. The second planet in Indum, at 4 and 120. That's where you'll find the Pilgrim's resting place. And from there, maybe you'll find the true meaning of unity. Before you go, you've now spoken to many different perspectives in our universe. In a way, you'll be carrying their philosophies with you on this journey. I know you're looking for a specific unity, but if you had to guess what it was, what interpretation would you give it? Ah, but what makes something like that holy? Gravity is also a force that brings things together. Should that be sanctified? Yes and no. We believe God is out there waiting for us in the universe, and that the grav jump will bring us closer. But is gravity itself an article of faith? What do you think? It is one of the great contradictions of belief. We feel the presence of something out there, but we insist that it is also everywhere. So you think this word unity describes that divine unknowableness that the pilgrim searched for? Well, I won't keep you any longer. This has been fun, I have to admit. Go, find your truth.
I try not to think. Gives me a headache. We're out there flying about, traveling. I'll get a couple side missions done. Talk to her in a minute.
I have
things I wish to discuss with you when you have time.
What have we here?
Drop down a little bit. Feel good. Oh, there's one more. How did I forget about him? Watch all the engines. I want to pull. Wow, that was a mess.
Oh, you're going down!
Yeah, it won't let me board him.
This is the Freestar Collective vessel. Killing spacers is good for the soul. Most ships would have bugged out and left us with this mess. But you, total class act. Any way we can repay you? Done. Can't stay here gabbing all day. Fly safe.
July win. Well, alright. Well, let me gather the parts. Yeah, hold on to him for now. That's where I'm putting the mines. Okay. Try to keep all this shit together. Thought I had a decent weapon I could give her. Who? just give her this for now. Alright. Damn, where'd she go?
I wanted to thank you for giving me the chance to work with you. I know we met under, unusual circumstances. You seem
Had to
to
track
be
her down.
acclimating well to Constellation. Are you enjoying working with them? I think none of us were expecting what we have found. Well, perhaps Matteo. You have certainly become a vital part of the organization. That is a credit to your abilities. If I may, from what you have seen, do you think I fit in well with the rest of Constellation? I cannot tell if that is a compliment or an attempt to avoid the question. I will assume the former. I have a very different background from the rest of Constellation. I carry myself differently. I worry that some of the others are unable to see past this. I have not shared much, but everyone knows I worked with smugglers for years. I am no stranger to violence and death. I know. For those that have not lived it, it can be difficult to imagine or accept. Others here have seen conflict, but for more noble causes. Vladimir is the only one here who can begin to understand. He was the one who pressed the group to include me. I lack his charm. He puts others at ease. I fear my presence does the opposite. That is kind of you. You also have a lot going. I find expressing affection difficult, but truly. Thank you. I know this seems trivial, perhaps childish. I have just always relied only on myself. I have never been surrounded by people like this. By a group I wish to be a part of. Does that make sense? Thank you. That is reassuring.
Well,
Discussing
I completed
these
one
things
companion
is
quest already.
challenging
and she
for
got
me.
Killed. Well, time to
I hope
do
now
another
you
one.
can better understand why I wanted to keep the
Don't
circumstances of
remember
our
if
meeting
I got her
quiet.
achievement last time or
I
not.
wanted to thank you for not saying anything to Vladimir. I know that you said you wouldn't, but it is still a relief. I would like my contributions to Constellation to amount to more than violence. Indeed it was. And
I
now I
would
hope you
for a
can
little
see
bit.
why. Thank you for talking this over with me. It is good to know that at least one member of Constellation understands me. Here, I have something for you. Yes, well, it seemed like a good idea. I saw it earlier and thought you might like it. Or find it useful. Or, well, whatever. Of course. We are partners, are we not? I will keep an eye out in the future. And if I see something, I might hold on to it for you. What did you need? I am always willing to carry an extra weapon. Or two. Or three.
Alright, it still won't let me give her anything. So I guess we got to complete a mission first. now I will go first.
You're looking well.
You'll never grow weary of seeing places like this.
Alright, yes, it's 1 EXP. Ain't worth it. Some planets you go to, the creatures give lots of EXP, and it's easy to farm levels that way. Am I going the right way? Or did I get lost again? I think I'm going the right way.
Someone made a concerted effort. And yet it would seem it will not work out.
Alright, can I give you weapons yet?
Ah, hello. If I can take a few things, I will.
Nope. No, chick, you're gonna be on your own for a few minutes. Oh, she does have a gun.
Do you see anything useful?
Credits are credits. Probably ain't the right word. access the locked room. You sure? Damn it. I browsed through them, but I didn't read them close enough, apparently. Fifth book. No clue why. Okay. power right now. Well, maybe while I'm here I can do both. Alright, I had to go do something, but I'm back. Uh-huh. I heard that coming from back there. Yeah. Yeah.
You have made a grave mistake. Why do they even try? That statue. Clearly some connection to the creatures in the area. What could it mean?
There's me some more. I need some more. Well, this will help with my energy weapon kills I need.
I hope wherever you store that, the smell will not be an issue.
Oh, that's happening with my energy weapon kills I needed. Is that you beeping? Not coming from my game. Yeah, I didn't think that would work. Outside, I think. I need shit. Am I missing something? my way. Last star of the square. I think while I'm here, I'll grab the power too.
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
You will be returned to the stores.
It's just deflected my markets. Take care of him.
Good to see you again.
No indigenous life forms. One less thing to worry about, I suppose.
Starcorn first. Alright, they're dropping people.
And your scan shows...
Rocks. My scanner showed rocks. I don't know. It sounds like a truck outside backing up. I know Housen's been working next door and had several trucks or whatever. I'm right there behind you. Seemed like the same problem that apartment's had for a long time. Drainage. Unclogging lines yesterday, it looked like. No med packs. I gotta find where all my med packs are. Might not have any med packs. Not there. No, I do not have any med packs. Alright, so leave the Starborn alone for now. What was that? What was that?
Captain, do you require my assistance?
Temperature is unreasonably low here. We should not stay long.
I should have scanned that first.
construction of this place. The tools, the methods. So much was behind it.
I don't like how they got the walls around the fortress made. They use some type of weird earth bending. Oh, nope. Wrong dimension. Wrong dimension and planet. That's what we heard beeping, I think. Repo car. I mean, repo truck. Someone lost their shit.
Any adventure you can fly away from. Is that how the saying goes?
That little spark of competition for the artifacts before it grew stronger. I wanted to see what you would do, and I haven't been disappointed. You did. Now it's all starting to make sense. You should come aboard. There's another Starborn here who is very interested in meeting you.
I can speak for myself. Constellation ship, you weren't invited to this meeting, but much of our conversation has been about you. It's only fitting you should join us. I will personally guarantee your safety as long as you come in peace.
And think of it as a ceasefire meeting. Your one shot at getting those answers you must desperately want. Let's just say they're very dedicated to stopping me from getting the artifacts. So if you don't trust me, well, they're your next best bet.
I know your encounters with our kind have not been pleasant, but we are here to talk, and you deserve answers.
Good. See? We can all get along.
Wherever you can get them. It don't matter to me. I will. Well, more likely to get a ticket over there. Alright.
Hello. Again. You remember the emissary, perhaps? and their ship, the Helix. I believe they ambushed you above Neon and demanded that artifact you worked so hard to gain.
Thank you for the stellar introduction. Your success is unprecedented. Before you came, we were just discussing how continued use of force against you is unwise. Yes, we did. We are not a monolithic people. The Starborn are individuals. Some are united in cause. Others are in it for themselves.
We are all in it for ourselves. Some of us are just more honest. The emissary threatened your ship, demanded you hand over your artifact. How is that so different from what... I did.
We needed to warn you off. Every encounter with one of our kind could spell disaster.
About to have to make a decision.
Exactly.
What in the hell is none? Oh, you piece of shit.
I say whoever can collect them should.
Alright, I'm about to have to make a decision. For some reason my mic is not working again.
Yes. Let's talk about what really matters.
The Unity. You are on the path to it. It is a place, a gateway. It is where we were reborn.
You've really come a long way since the Welcome to Constellation speech, haven't you? I'm not who you think I am. This universe is only the first one you've been to. I've seen hundreds. Where I came from, I was the one who stayed at the lodge to protect artifacts. You died on board the Eye while we held off the Hunter.
One of me, at least.
I collected the remaining artifacts, and they opened the way to the center of my universe, and the doorway to an infinite number of others. That is the Unity. When I stepped into it, I became a Starborn. It's how I've entered other worlds, including yours. And that's the problem. All the artifacts are needed to complete the armillary and open the way to the Unity. In every universe, the Starborn fight over them. Innocent people die. You've witnessed the power granted by the temples, the anarchy that can be unleashed. Someone has to decide who should get them.
Here it comes. The emissary tells you only the worthy should enter heaven.
You're twisting what I mean.
They're hypocrites. They use the chaos caused by the hunt for the artifacts to establish an order where they decide who's worthy. I attacked your lodge because I wanted the artifacts, and you held me off. You got away. That wasn't some morality play. You didn't survive because of righteousness. You won because of persistence, luck, and skill. As I have done countless times.
I was also human once. But what does it matter who or what I was when eternity is within your grasp?
This freaking headset.
You're learning.
No,
My other self wants you to walk the path he walks. To give up.
Mike,
to appreciate the universe you have. Easy for a person who's seen everything, done everything. I think you should see it for yourself.
You've never come this far. Not in all the universes I've seen. The path to the Unity is opening to you.
You're going to tip the scales one way or another. Better your hand be on one of our sides.
You're already in it. With artifacts, come Starborn searching for them, fighting over them. I want a truce between all three of us. Give you some time to think over which approach to the Unity is the one you want. Mine, or the Hunters.
Yes. Let's see how willing you are to live under someone else's rules. Just remember, one of us isn't trying to judge you. The emissary and their kind only want to control you. I've simply found that it's the quickest way. Talking, forming alliances, waiting for the right moment to commit theft. It's all so tiresome. I'll admit, you getting away has been the most interesting thing to happen in quite some time. As soon as I realized what had happened, I knew I needed to wait until this meeting with the emissary to decide what to do about you. To see what would happen, of course. You might not understand just how many times I've done this. Usually, you're the one who ends up dead, and whoever cries over your body goes on to become the emissary. Sometimes I manage to get you all bunched up and take care of the problem in one go. Sometimes the emissary has gotten to me first, and I never arrive. Hundreds and hundreds of variations of me, hacking through Constellation. And it's almost never you. You making it to your ship on your own. That's new. I took it as a sign. I don't get many of those anymore.
I know you're not the same people we met in our universes. Still, it is good to see you again, old friend. Different. I never know who you are when I meet a new version, but so much of you stays the same. It's hard, but each universe is precious in its own way. Mine will never have its original you in it again, as yours won't have its real me. It's not an easy experience to describe, but the Unity will speak to you, offer you the chance to become Starborn. You will be leaving this universe behind to be reborn. Everything you were before will be gone. Maybe that's why it offers the choice. Compassion? Or is it testing us? When all the artifacts are assembled, the device they create is called the Armillary. In many ways, it's a model of the multiverse itself. Through it, you can reach the Unity. And from there, you can become Starborn. Before you leave, I want to give you something. A way to another artifact, but also a lesson in how dangerous they can be. Seek the moon of Old Earth. There are secrets there you must discover for yourself. Here, to open the way. I do not always know if you are a person I should be helping. Forgive me. I have also found that advice is a poor substitute for experience. I ask you again. Go to Earth's moon. You should also talk to your colleagues in Constellation. I am sure they have gathered more information on the remaining artifacts in the fringes of space. Part of me wonders what they will all say about what you have learned. But I will leave that to you.
What's going on?
What is it? I keep whatever you give me, yes? That is the deal?
Good to see you again.
Meant to inspire or intimidate? Perhaps it depends on your reason for being here.
Another day, another credit.
People joke, say those maroon zealots worship a snake.
again. Who do you think will be the first to ask us questions? Mateo or Noel?
Mateo told us about your pilgrim's voyage.
You found it, didn't you? The meaning of unity. Wait, say that again? Multiple universes?
You can't possibly mean what I think you mean.
Hate to be the responsible one, but the big bombshell of what we're actually building here might need another second to sink in. Want to go over this whole multiple universe thing for everyone?
Yes, I wouldn't mind a little more detail.
Explains why the Starborn want the artifact so bad. Get them all, and you've got a gateway to infinity.
I don't even want to think about the physiological changes you'd need to travel between universes.
Plus what it would do to the mind? Enlightenment? Or oblivion? Like the Hunter.
You have the opportunity to reach the closest thing to your god that might exist. And you're second-guessing it?
One doesn't approach the afterlife without some trepidation. You're right. This is a lot to take in.
I guess a little time to get our heads straight wouldn't hurt. But you know where I'll want to be when everyone's ready. Front and center.
Not to make a sharp turn in a grand tale, but I got the eye fixed up. Bruised, but still blinking. Let me know when you're ready to follow up on what it's seen. These last glimpses from the eye are from the farthest fringes of known space. Could be the only remaining pieces outside the hands of the Starborn. Catch a smile out there.
There's that empty feeling again.
You are straight out of one of those film noir novels. Working undercover and thwarting the bad guys. Just walking around the key makes my skin crawl. How'd you pull it off? Thank God you were running point. You must have ice in your veins or something. I mean, don't get me wrong, helping SysDef was never on my bucket list. Commander Akande, he really wasn't as much of a tight ass as I was expecting. And ultimately, he had your back, so I guess here's to SysDef. You are a different breed than I, then. I just wanted to say, when we first teamed up, I had a good feeling about you. But this... you really helped people. Helped everyone. I can't wait for our next adventure.
Everyone seems... If there's anything you need, I am happy to share.
asking everyone to take care of any leeches on their ships. We don't want any Terramore storming through here. And he's your new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship, and you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo. You were able to land it, so I'm sure whatever is broken can be fixed. I'm sure you can find something you like. Sure, have at it. I would try the viewport. It'll be on your left once you get into the plaza. Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
I find the interior of this ship comforting.
Hey, how's your day, Captain? Need something, Captain?
Can we speak for a moment? So, we finally have all the answers. And yet here I stand, feeling like I understand even less than I did before. This talk of the unity of a multiverse? Dead friends appearing again? It is all simply too much. Does it? Perhaps you find all this satisfactory, but I am afraid I do not. We must take the word of a murderer and follow him into the Unity? What if it does nothing the Starborn have claimed? So you would just step into this Unity based on what? Feelings? You have no idea what will happen if you do. None at all. Of course, I want to support all of Constellation, you included. But this is... it is so much to consider. Even if everything the Starborn have said is true. If you pass into this Unity and come out in some other universe, look at who they are, at what they have become. They have the faces and voices of people you know, but are nothing like them. Are you not at all worried that the same fate would befall you? That you would become someone unrecognizable to the rest of us? That feels very much like you are just trying to delay this conversation as long as possible. But you are not wrong. And certainly, at this point, we would not want the artifacts falling into any other hands. We should get back to it. Now that we know what to work towards, there's no time to waste.